So some of the things I look for in the morning for with an individual actually might lead back to a day or two before, the night before, perhaps talking to them on the telephone, or the week before, understanding what was maybe going on behind the scenes in their personal life. And if any of those things come into play, or a number of those things come into play with that particular individual, that may be some information that I can draw upon from my memory banks and say, and I can revisit it with that person that particular day. If for example, somebody shows up and they're always really dialed, they're prepared, they're well rested, and that particular morning they've missed a couple of things, forgotten a couple of things. You can see there's bags under their eyes. You know there's an inconsistency in the way that they are as a person. So I did trying to deal with that in a one-on-one basis.
Well, we're doing that right now. Actually, we're bringing 2 new supervisors online to the Weyerhaeuser system. 1 experienced fellow, 1 new fellow. And there's still a huge orientation for them. Because it's like if I was to go work for another company, I would have to go through a whole new learning curve for them too. And the key there is mentoring. It's no different than if you have a new processor operator showing on the site. The best thing you can do would be put him with your most experienced and effective operator, because now he can mentor that fella, show him the right things to do, and make sure that you're avoiding shortcuts.
When you're bringing in a new crew, the first thing you got to know is you know what you have out there. So you have to basically work with the guy, basically go out, walk around, get the feel, see what he can do. The biggest thing what I've seen in the industry is when bullbuckers take on a new person, they do not have time to spend a lot of time with the worker. They put them out on the job, they go through the JSBs, they put them on the site, and they expect them to cut trees. The industry nowadays is pushed to a point where a lot of supervisors have over the amount of people they need to do the job. So what we need to do is we have to spend more one-on-one with the worker, observe him working on a regular basis, and making sure that he keeps continuing building his skills as it goes along. Plus, we call that a weekly training progress report. That's what we do after new fall with a trainee after he comes out of a new fall training program. Okay.
A lot of little manuals and a safety plan that Chris and Carlo have come up with together, and we have a lot of checks that we do. We do vehicle checks in the morning. We have a little plant safe check list, and I'm sure we're not the only company that does this.